your popcorn, turn up the stove, put out the cat, call your friends. Call your friends. It's showtime. It's game time.
With him, Lady Pirates drive. Underhands it to Bryant. Baseline for two. Armstrong leads by 5.
Bring it. Bring it.
Coach Roger Hodge wants a timeout. 5'3", working hard underneath. Another three is good.
College basketball is next, baby.
Well, good evening, fans, and welcome to Alumni Arena on the campus of Armstrong Atlantic State University for senior night here at Armstrong Atlantic. The Pirates and Francis Marion set for this final home game of the Pirates 2007-2008 regular season. Chad Jackson to bring you the action tonight. The Lady Pirates have a stiff test tonight on senior night as they take on the Peach Belt Conference leading and number one scoring team in the nation, Francis Marion Patriots. But when these two teams met earlier this season, it was a close contest, just a 4-point game. So the Pirates obviously up to the challenge, and we'll see if they can keep it going here as they have dropped just one game at home, 11-1 here at Alumni Arena this season. Francis Marion comes in 20-5 overall. They are currently ranked number 23 in the WBCA Division II Top 25 Coaches Poll. They are 13-5 in the league, have a one-game lead in the conference, so if they win tonight, they would clinch at least a tie for the regular season Peach Belt Conference Championship. Tonight is senior night, as we told you, and 3 Armstrong Atlantic State players will be playing in their final home games here at Alumni Arena. Lindsay Lieneman, Jasmine Herron, and Kenetha Gordon. Now we've got a special treat for you before the game as Kenetha Gordon has elected to sing the national anthem tonight. So one of the Pirates' all-time greats will be showing off for her singing range for you. And that'll take place right before the starting lineups. Gordon, of course, the all-time leading rebounder in Peach Belt Conference history. She is also the second all-time leading scorer at Armstrong Atlantic. Jasmine Herron, a 4-year starter for the Pirates at point guard, ranks among the top 5 in assists and steals for the Lady Pirates, also playing in her final game tonight. And then senior Lindsay Lieneman, just 2 years with the Lady Pirates, one of the Pirates' best three-point shooters, wrapping up her career as well. It's a doubleheader tonight on Wednesday night. After the conclusion of this game, we'll have our men's contest as the Armstrong Atlantic State Pirates take on Francis Marion. And then after both teams visit Lander on Saturday, it will be off to Aiken, South Carolina for the Peach Belt Conference Championships on Wednesday through Sunday in Aiken. Well, let's take our final chance to meet the 2007-2008 Lady Pirates. We will find out tonight what the Lady Pirates' favorite desserts are.
Today, let's meet the Pirates and find out their favorite dessert.
Jamel McCurdy, strawberry cheesecake.
Janae Bonai, triple chocolate meltdown. Dang, this is too much.
Hanna Pirkola, chocolate ice cream.
Laura Salmi, ice cream.
Jenny Wan's, cheesecake.
Jasmine Herron, anything with strawberries in it.
Dartavia Thomas, chocolate cake with ice cream and caramel topping.
Elvie Lieneman, Pazuki.
Portia Jones, maple blondie.
Lindsay Holmes, brownie.
Sydney Strura, ice cream.
Lace Willis, red velvet cake.
Kenetha Gordon,
Strawberry cheesecake.
sweet potato pie. Angela Miller, triple chocolate meltdown at Applebee's.
Brittany Yvette Hodges, ice cream.
Kelly Slice, ice cream and cookies.
Roger Hodge, cheesecake.
Veronica Black, strawberry cheesecake.
Brittany Harmon, Rice Krispie treat.
Those are your 2007-2008 ASU Lady Pirates, and now we will bring you senior Kenetha Gordon with our national anthem.
and arms only lies what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose by stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets break-a-lair, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Joke that Kenetha Gordon can do it all for the Lady Pirates, and once again she proves it as she thrills us with a rousing rendition of the national anthem as we get set for our starting lineups. For Armstrong Atlantic State, Kenetha Gordon playing in her 100. And we're back here at Alumni Arena. We apologize for the technical difficulties, but hopefully got them worked out, and we are ready for action. Lady Pirates with starting lineups of seniors Jasmine Heron and Kenetha Gordon, and juniors Lindsey Holmes, Lacey Willis, and Landris Griffin. Francis Marion. Starting lineup looks like this: Jennifer Dyer, Kavina Ransom, Brittany Young, Shannon Singleton Bates, and Ebony Allen. Again, the Lady Pirates taking on the top scoring team in Division II in Francis Marion, and also the Peach Belt Conference first place Lady Patriots. We will see how the Lady Pirates fare tonight in the final home game in this 2007-2008 campaign. Armstrong Atlantic 16-9 overall, 10-8 in the Peach Belt Conference. Right now they are 7th in the Peach Belt standings, which shows you just how jumbled the standings are when Francis Marion just 3 games ahead of the Lady Pirates, but yet 3 games separate 1st and 7th in the league standings. It'll be Singleton Bates and Kenetha Gordon to jump the opening tip. It will be won by Francis Marion as they go on offense. Singleton Bates, short jumper, no good, gets her own rebound. Hands off to Allen, and then a reset of the shot clock. It was improperly reset, so Francis Marion will inbound it. On the drive, Ransom kicks it off to Dyer. 15 on the shot clock. Ransom has it. Over to Allen. Allen back to Ransom. She'll put up the three-pointer. Good. Kavina Ransom gets the Patriots on the board. Lady Pirates go the other way, and Landris Griffin up and in. This Patriot team will supply full court pressure as Ransom goes in. Nice pass for Allen. She lays it up and in. 5-2. Francis Marion with the lead. Again, full court pressure and a steal. Ransom over to Dyer. Shot is no good though by Dyer. Rebound Lacey Willis. Willis on the run. When these two teams met earlier this season, Lacey Willis scored 22 points, a career high. And Willis is guilty of the offensive foul on that last drive to the basket. First foul on the Lady Pirates. Ransom has it for the Patriots. Again to Dyer, left side. Dyer around a screen for three, no good. Rebound, Kenetha Gordon. Quickly ahead to Lacey Willis. Willis puts it up and misses the layup, but is knocked out of bounds by the Patriots. So the Lady Pirates finding some success in transition, but so far just one basket. Holmes to inbound it into Kenetha Gordon. Gordon up off the glass. Good. Draw the foul, and she will go to the line to try and tie this game up as she draws contact. The foul is called on Shannon Singleton Bates. And Kenetha Gordon will try and complete the three-point play. Gordon with an outstanding career, looking for a little more, but that free throw does not go, as I'm joined by Eric Faulkner. And Eric, before the game, Kenetha Gordon, once again proving she can do it all here at Armstrong Atlantic, performs the national anthem with a fine rendition, and now the Lady Pirates have to hope that she can help lead them to the upset here against the number 23 ranked Patriots.
Yeah, obviously Francis Marion, one of the higher scoring teams in the country, Chad. So it'll be interesting to see how defensively Armstrong would deal with that successfully.
Singleton Bates with a three-pointer, or actually a long two on the scoreboard. So it is 7-4. As Ransom steals the ball from Heron. But then the Lady Pirates steal it right back with Jasmine Heron. Heron to Holmes. Holmes back to Heron. Left side. Now Willis. Nice look inside for Kenetha Gordon, who lays it up and in. And then ball's thrown out of bounds by Allen, looking for Young. Young could not did not see the ball thrown to her.
Yeah, I think obviously the key to this game, shot, is probably keeping this score, really close throughout this game. It's probably not a team in Francis Marion you want to get too large of a lead, and right now at 7-6, Pirates are doing just that.
Holmes with it, left side, looking inside for Heron, posting up. Heron spins on Young. Up off the glass, shot is blocked by Young. And here come the Patriots. It's a 4-on-2 break. Young, coast to coast, loses it. And a foul is called on the Lady Pirates. Foul's called on Lindsey Holmes. That's her first. Crescenda Singletary comes into the game for Francis Marion. We are 3 minutes in. It's a 7-6 ball game. Lady Pirates with the lead. Bounce pass is stolen by Landris Griffin. Francis Marion leads the league in steals, but the Lady Pirates have been able to come up with a couple of steals here. Now Holmes has it, guarded very closely by Grayson. And a foul called on Francis Marion, as Grayson finally hassles Holmes enough to get the foul call. Lady Pirates inbound it. Ball's tipped, and that will go into the Francis Marion bench, and it was tipped by Francis Marion. So the Lady Pirates will inbound it now on the other side of the floor in front of the Francis Marion bench. Holmes inbounds it to Lacey Willis. And a foul called, offensive foul called on Lacey Willis. And that is 2 fouls on Willis in the first 3.5 minutes, and Coach Hodge is beside himself.
Yeah, that's not a good situation for the Pirates. Willis has really played well down the stretch, and her play has led to a lot of success recently for the Lady Pirates. Coach Hodge didn't agree with that one, but as you said, Chad, now with 2 fouls, So
Dartavia Thomas up off the bench comes into the ball game. The good news is for the Lady Pirates, you get a little bit better defensively against a high-scoring team, as the three-pointer is no good for Singletary, but offensive rebound and the bucket by Francis Marion. It is 9-6 as a tumbling Grayson tries to pick off the outlet pass.
Well, there's action right in front of us there.
The Lady Pirates have it. Down 3, and a foul called on Ransom as she tries to pick Dartavia Thomas. Ransom has 116 steals this season, so she's the player defensively that makes this Patriot club so dangerous. Dartavia Thomas over to Griffin. Griffin cannot save it from going out of bounds. It goes over to Francis Marion. 15:57 to go here in the first half. 9-6. The Lady Pirates trail the number 23 ranked Patriots. Another deflection as Jasmine Herron running close defense on Dyer. Now a three-pointer is no good. And the rebound comes out of the Lady Pirates. Griffin gives it to Holmes. Now Herron has it. Back to Holmes, 15 on the shot clock. Griffin is fouled on the drive.
Francis Marion having a great year, Chad. 20-5 overall, 13-5 in the Peach Belt. And I think the interesting fact, you have 5 players averaging double figures. Lots of offense.
Absolutely. They, at one point, were averaging just about 96 points a game. It's come down a little bit in the league, but not much. They still average 90 points a game in Peach Belt play. Griffin out to Herron, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Griffin drives, has it picked, but Gordon comes up with it. Turnaround jumper is good.
Good offensive set there for the Pirates. Obviously had some success up in Francis Marion earlier in the season at keeping that high-octane offense in a close game.
Backdoor cut. Dyer shot is no good. She tries another shot. That's no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. It stays with Francis Marion. Liberal substitutions for head coach Heather Macy as she gets some fresh bodies back in. Brittany Young, Ebony Allen, as well as Crescenda Singletary. Francis Marion to inbound it. Bounce pass inside. Turnaround shot is no good for Ruff. And then a jump ball as Dartavia Thomas ties up Shannon Singleton Bates. And it will go to Armstrong Atlantic. An immediate timeout on the floor with 14:36 left to go here in the first half, with Armstrong Atlantic trailing it by just 1, 9-8. And you can also follow along with all the action on the web by watching the tournament at peachbeltsports.tv. It'll be Armstrong Atlantic basketball out of the media timeout, trailing 9-8.
Chad, probably one of the things the Pirates want to do is use that shot clock, limit the amount of possessions that Francis Marion gets during the game. But obviously, just like the last trip down, is they want to get a successful look at the basket.
Again, full court pressure shown by the Patriots. Kenetha Gordon breaks the pressure but misses the layup. Allen comes down with a rebound. Here come the Patriots. They want to run. Shot is up by Ruff. It's good. It's a long two from Ruff on the baseline. And it's 11-8, the Patriot lead. Heron trying to get some help. Gets it to Thomas. Over to Gordon. Gordon, shot up off the glass is no good, but an offensive rebound by Elandris Griffin. Heron to Lindsey Holmes for a three. No good. And a rebound by Ruff.
We're going to miss Lacey Willis's presence underneath the boards.
And a quick bucket by Singleton Bates, and it's 13-8, largest lead for the Patriots. As there are 4 Patriots in the backcourt. The Lady Pirates finally get it ahead as Gordon goes up, lays it up, misses the layup again. That's 3 straight misses by Gordon. And those are going to be costly here as, again, Ruff has it baseline, passes up the shot, hands it off to to Young.
Good look. She probably should have converted, Chad.
And a travel called by Ruff, or on Ruff, by the officials. The Lady Pirates will get a couple of subs in here as Lindsay Lieneman, our third senior, playing in her final home game, and Kelly Verslaus will check in. Verslaus will be an interesting matchup because not a Patriot squad that has much size, but obviously they like to press the tempo. She'll be tested trying to get up and down the floor. Heron has it, guarded by Ransom. Crossover dribble, kicks it off to Thomas. Baseline jumper is no good, but there's Gordon for the offensive rebound and the bucket. 13-10. Ransom over to Ruff. Looking inside, and the ball's tipped. Lady Pirates get a steal. And then a steal right back as Singleton Bates takes it away from Heron. Her shot's no good. Heron with the steal and a foul. Singleton Bates whistled for her second foul.
Yeah. Turnovers obviously will be a key as well. And points off the turnovers for both teams, but obviously Francis Marion, like you said, Chad, that's very high tempo, a lot of pressing in the backcourt, so they're trying to create havoc for the Lady Pirates.
Dyer back in for Francis Marion, as is Grayson. Lady Pirates have it, trailing by 3, 13-10. Heron to Lieneman in the corner for Gordon. Lob in for Verslaus, up off the glass, good, and draw the foul. That's where the Lady Pirates have a matchup advantage as Verslaus able to catch the pass over the top of those post defenders.
It seems as the season has progressed, Verslaus has become more comfortable, I think, obviously a new player on the squad, and she's becoming a better presence down low for Armstrong.
She'll go to the line to try and complete the three-point play, and she does, and we're tied at 13. 8 minutes in. All knotted up at 13 apiece. Young over to Dyer. Now Young gets it back around a screen for 3. Good. Brittany Young just 29% from three-point range, but that one looked good. Skip pass to Thomas. Thomas out to Heron. Now inside Gordon. Gordon out to Thomas. Free throw line jumper is no good. Defensive rebound by Young. Ahead to Dyer. And a travel on Ruff. That's her second turnover.
Yeah, a little hesitation. She got the ball. She looked like she was maybe going to pull up from a three-pointer, but then decided to drive the lane and create her own turnover.
It's what you get with a team like Francis Marion. Yes, they get a lot of steals, 19.1 a game, but they also turn it over quite a bit, 22.2 turnovers per game. That's actually less than the Lady Pirates, but obviously significantly more steals for the Patriots, as there's a deflected pass by Grayson. They were looking for Verslaus, and the Lady Pirates will inbound it with 15 on the shot clock.
That all adds up to averaging 92.6 points per game, right?
I was actually talking with the coaches a little bit earlier, and this Francis Marion team may be the closest we've seen in a while to the old Columbus State teams. As a bounce pass in, shot is up, no good by Verslaus. Second, no good, but again, Kenetha Gordon there for the rebound and the bucket.
Good work.
16 to 15.
Good work keeping that active on the boards and get the third chance to put it in.
Nice look inside. Shot is up, but no good. And then an offensive rebound by Singletary, excuse me. And that one is good. 18 to 15 is our score. But in 2000-2001, Columbus State at one point was the number 1 ranked team in the country and ran the regular season undefeated with the same style of offense. Very high pressure defense, as there's a foul called as Kenetha Gordon was hassled by Grayson, and the Lady Pirates are in the bonus. So Gordon will shoot the 1-and-1. Really, to complete the thought, head coach Jay Sparks' squad, very deep. They bring, play 10, 11, 12 players, and then 40 minutes of pressure defense, and they just wear you down as the game goes on.
Very similar to the old Nolan Richardson teams at Arkansas, and making it a full court game. Obviously defensive pressure, but also stretching you offensively. But you like right now, Coach Hodge got to like where his team's at 18-16, even though they're trailing. But very much in this.
And especially with Lacey Willis on the bench with 2 fouls. Gordon makes both free throws. It's a 1-point game with 10:28 left. Gordon has 12 points in this half. Dyer to Ransom. Ransom drives, and a blocking foul called on Dartavia Thomas. So Ransom will head to the line to shoot 2.
Thomas is about half a second too late getting set there.
68.6% from the free throw line for the junior from Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. First one is good. Young checks back in for Dyer. Second free throw is good as well. Heron up the sideline over to Thomas. Now Heron gets it back. Lady Pirates go into the half court. Lieneman will put up the three-pointer, almost banked it in. Ball's deflected, and Francis Marion comes down with the rebound. Ransom has it. Over to Young, and a travel on Young. 9:54 left to go. We've reached another media timeout. We'll take it. You're listening to Lady Pirate Basketball. Chad Jackson with Eric Faulkner back with you here at Alumni Arena, where Armstrong Atlantic State trails number 23 ranked Francis Marion 20-17. Eric, More turnovers for Francis Marion than Armstrong Atlantic, but the Patriots shooting better, 8 of 18 for 44%, also 2 of 5 on three-pointers. Lady Pirates just 38% and have yet to hit a shot from long range.
Yeah. And
Lady Pirates inbound it. Holmes to Heron. Now Heron will bring it up against Ransom. Versluis has it. Now to Thomas. Thomas drives, goes in, lays it up, misses the layup, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2. Chanel Downer guilty of the contact, and that's her first.
Puts Coach Hodge in a tough situation with Willis. She almost pretty much has to sit the rest of this half, Chad, and that's a big loss for a long stretch here, so we'll see how it, so far it's been okay.
First free throw no good for Thomas. Came in shooting 70.2%. Second free throw is good. So it's a 2-point ball game, under 10 to play here in the first half. Brittany Young brings it up. Dribbles right. Gets it back and will go for 17. No good. Rebound tipped, and Allen comes down with it. Offensive rebound for the Patriots. Young kicks it off to Ransom. Ransom off to Singletary for a 3. It's no good, and Holmes comes down with the rebound for the Lady Pirates. Griffin to Holmes. Holmes, free throw line. Nice look inside to Versluis, who puts it up and in.
Yeah, good look inside and good conversion there by Versluis. So we're all knotted up.
All tied at 20. Ransom has it in her hands, gives it to Young. Now to Downer. And a ball deflected. Lady Pirates get a steal. Griffin goes coast to coast, lays it up and scores, and the Lady Pirates lead 22-20. Ransom out front with it. Now backs it out. Start to see the Patriots now a little bit more stoic with their half-court game. Ball deflected. Now Ransom travels. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Ransom turns it over. It's 9 turnovers for the Patriots.
Several traveling calls against Francis Marion. Just kind of indecisive of what they want to do. Pirates do a good job defensively. They've really taken them out of a rhythm.
This is another one of those matchups, Eric, where something's got to give. We told you that Francis Marion not only leads the league, but the nation in offense, but the Lady Pirates are the Peach Belt Conference's leading defensive team. Now, a lot of that is scheduling, because the last 2 games on the Lady Pirates schedule are against Francis Marion and Lander, where other teams have played them twice, but still they've done a fantastic job, especially at home, defensively against some tough teams.
And we've kind of talked about the resurgence of this team, doing well here down the stretch. Kind of started with a loss.
3 on the shot clock, and this is going to be a steal for Francis Marion, and then a ball deflected. Lady Pirates get it back. And then a steal again by Ransom. Ransom drives, shoots, and misses. Rebound, Dartavia Thomas. Fast-paced action there as the teams trade turnovers, and Holmes for 3, no good. And a rebounding foul on the Lady Pirates as Versluis is guilty of a push. And we'll give the ball to the Patriots. 7 minutes to go until halftime. The Lady Pirates lead Francis Marion 22-20. Ransom with it. Over to Singleton Bates. Now Ransom gets it back. Loses the handle, but it stays with the Patriots. 5 on the shot clock. Ransom, a long three-pointer is no good, but an offensive rebound by Young, and then Young is fouled, going up for 2.
It's kind of like she took it, with the shot clock down, Chad, at long three. Armstrong kind of standing around, didn't really do a good job of boxing out and allow that rebound.
With a ball that's coming out from that far out, it's going to be some sort of long rebound. But you're right, all the Lady Pirates in around the basket, as the first free throw from Young is no good. And so the Lady Pirates bring in Kenitha Gordon. If there's one player that knows where to be on a ball like that, it's going to be Kenitha. So she comes back in for Verslaus. As Young's second free throw is no good. Rebound, Kenitha Gordon.
Just as you advertised.
I love it when players make you sound smart. Trust me, that's all Kenitha Gordon making me sound smart. Gordon spins, hangs, and travels. Good defense there by Ruff as she forced the traveling call on Gordon. With 6:12 left to go, Francis Marion has the basketball. It's still a 2-point lead for the Lady Pirates. Dyer with it. Now Singleton Bates has it. And a ball deflected, but it comes right back to Singleton Bates. Her shot is no good, and another rebound for Kenitha Gordon. And then a ball thrown out of bounds by Holmes. I think Holmes thought Thomas was going to be over on the baseline, but Thomas had actually cut back towards the ball. So a turnover for the Lady Pirates now. 10 turnovers for both teams here tonight, and the Pirates have turned it over on consecutive possessions. Dyer with it to Singleton Bates. Now Allen has it. Allen drives, hangs, shoots, hits. Ebony Allen, the junior from Martinsville, Virginia, gets her second bucket of the night. And we're all tied at 22. Thomas throws it into the backcourt. 3 consecutive turnovers for the Lady Pirates with 5:14 left to go until halftime. And I think this is where that pressure defense starts to wear you down a little bit towards the end of the half.
It forces you to make mistakes, get a little tired. Obviously some extended minutes for a few players because of foul trouble. So, you're right, Chad. You can see why they do score a lot of points. They create a lot of turnovers.
Lindsay Lieneman back into the game for the Lady Pirates. Francis Marion has it. 3-pointer's good for Evelyn Ruff. And when the 3-pointers are falling for Francis Marion, they are very tough to beat. They're just a 30% 3-point shooting team, but tonight they've hit 3 of 8. Jasmine Heron with a nice move to the right hand, lays it up and in.
Yeah, Heron took that one strong to the basket, was able to convert. So 1-point lead here for the Lady Patriots.
25-24, ball goes off the hands of Kirby Marsh. Too fast on the pass from Ruff, and the Lady Pirates get it back. Subs in for the Patriots again as Singletary, Ransom, and Downer are back in. Or excuse me, that is Brittany Young back in. Almost every substitution for head coach Heather Macy's 2 or 3 players. Trying to keep everybody fresh. Griffin has it deflected. It's a steal. And Brittany Young will get a wide open layup, and it's good. 27-24. And then Alandris Griffin throws the ball into the Lady Pirates bench, and head coach Roger Hodge wants a timeout. Yeah. 27-24, 4:05 left until halftime.
Usually don't want to throw it to your coach.
He was open, but...
He was open. But, looking at it right now, like I said, 27-24, Chad, with 3 minutes left. Kind of a blueprint. We weren't at the game up at Francis Marion, but they were able to, I believe, keep the game in the 70s. They had a blueprint there. Maybe it was successful, and it seems like they've been trying to work that shot clock, trying to get good shots, and then if they can push the tempo to get a quick basket, they've done so. But like you said, if Francis Marion can continue shooting around that 40% range for three-point range, it could be tough. But right now, a 3-point lead for the Lady Patriots.
Francis Marion to inbound it. Ransom kicks it off to Allen. Allen drives, shoots, misses. Rebound tipped, gets her own rebound. And a shot is up, no good, but she's fouled. Coach Hodge was calling for a traveling call. I thought Allen took an extra step in the lane, but Allen will go to the line for 2 free throws here. Allen, a 78.8% free throw shooter. Good touch for a player of her size. First one is good. Dartavia Thomas in for Lindsey Holmes. Lady Pirates led it at one point 22-20, but an 8-2 run by Francis Marion. It's a 4-point lead. Second free throw, good as well. Gordon brings it into Heron. Heron back to Gordon. Now Thomas has it. Back to Gordon. Gordon out to Verslaus. Now the Lady Pirates will set up the half-court offense. 15 on the shot clock. Verslaus to Lieneman. Over to Heron, guarded by Brittany Young. Heron's going to drive. Kick it off to Thomas. Thomas inside. Kenetha Gordon up off the glass, and good. Tough shot for Kenetha Gordon. That's her first points for a while. She's got 14. It's 29-26. Three-pointer up by Singletary, no good. Rebound, Gordon. She's got 6 rebounds to go with those 14 points this half. Thomas to Heron, and ball deflected. Heron keeps it over to Lieneman for 3. No good. Rebound Allen for Francis Marion. Lady Pirates 0 of 4 from 3-point range. Ransom will try a 3. It's no good. Rebound again, Gordon. .236 to go. It's a 3-point game. The number 23 ranked Patriots leading the Pirates on senior night tonight. Verslaus is fouled as she accepts the entry pass by Dixon. Yasmin Dixon. Guilty of the foul, so Verslaus will go to the line to shoot 1-1.
Well, Kenetha Gordon, the senior, Chad, with 14 points in her final appearance at Alumni Arena. And on her way again to another double-double. How many times you've probably said that during during her career?
She has in excess of 40 double-doubles in her career as Verslaus makes the first. And she is now over the 1,300-point plateau. Just the second player to crack that plateau as Verslaus misses the second, so it's a 2-point game, 29-27. Ransom kicks it off to Allen for 3. That's good. Ebony Allen, who has just 4 of 10 on the season from 3-point range, makes that one. And it's a 5-point game, 32-27. Verslaus up off the glass, no good. Rebound is tipped, and another foul on the Patriots as Verslaus was fouled from behind.
I like what she's been doing as of late. She just seems to like getting more comfortable, and that was a strong move to the basket to pick up the foul.
But 4 of 11 are the Patriots from 3-point range. 4 different players have hit a 3-pointer as Verslaus misses the first free throw. .155 to go until halftime. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Allen. And the Lady Pirates not taking advantage of the free throw line either, just 5 of 10. Free throw line. Grayson dishes it off to Dyer. Now Grayson gets it back. Now Young has it over Heron, is good. And now the Patriots starting to get a little bit of breathing room. It's a 7-point lead.
Going into the half, we want to keep this tight. They've worked really hard this half, the Lady Pirates. You don't want to get blown open here.
And it's really been the three-point shooting that's done that for the Patriots. Lieneman out to Heron. Heron drives, kicks it off to Dartavia Thomas for two. No good. And a rebounding foul on Kelly Verslaus.
Yeah, came up over.
And that is Verslaus' second foul. So 3 Lady Pirates with two fouls this half. Lindsey Holmes, Lacey Willis, and now Kelly Verslaus. Elandris Griffin has to check back into the ball game. And Francis Marion's thinking, hey, we can probably get this to double digits before halftime.
That would be disappointing. But that's the type of team they are, right? It's just...
First free throw is good by Allen, and she has 10 points already over her season average. She averages 9 points and 4 rebounds a game, but she's been very effective tonight for head coach Heather Macy and the Patriots. Second free throw, good as well. It's a 9-point advantage. As Heron is hassled in the backcourt, now she gets free. Over to Lieneman for 3, no good. Rebound Macy. Patriots want to run. Get it to Heather Young. Young off the glass, good.
Wow, this real quickly here, Chad. They've opened this up. 11-point lead.
At one point, it was 22-20 Lady Pirates, but it's an 18-5 run for Francis Marion here at the end of the half. 26 seconds left on the game clock, 14 on the shot clock. Lady Pirates are going to have to take a shot. Lieneman inside for Gordon, and Gordon is fouled with 6 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, you think you're going to go in the half, and it's going to be 2 3-point lead maybe for Francis Marion, but then they just really open it up here.
So Gordon will shoot 2. 2 of 3 from the line so far tonight, 14.7 rebounds, the senior from Riceboro. First free throw is good. Laura Rattlesamy checks in for the Lady Pirates for the final 16 and a half seconds.
Francis Marion obviously going to have the last shot here to add to that. Right now, a 10-point lead.
Second free throw, good as well. Gordon has 16 in the half. The rest of her teammates, just 13. 10 seconds left. Dyer has it over to Ruff. She loses the handle. 3 seconds left. Now Young has it, and shot is up and good at the buzzer. So Brittany Young converts on the shot at the buzzer. And Francis Marion will go in trailing at 40, or leading at 40-29. Both coaches unhappy at the half. Macy thought Brittany Young was fouled on the play.
Yeah.
Coach Hodge can't believe they got the shot off in time. But as it is, the Lady Pirates have some work to do here in the second half.
Yeah, they do, and it just disappeared so quickly. Then it just right there hit a desperation shot there. It looked like they had trouble getting that last shot off or throw it up there, and it goes in, Chad. So we're 40-29 at the half, and it's going to be, like you said, a tough road here in the second half.
All right, we'll come back with a look at the first half stats, bringing the second half of action. You're listening to Lady Pirate Basketball. John Jackson with Eric Faulkner back with you here at Alumni Arena. Where number 23 ranked Francis Marion leads Armstrong Atlantic State 40-29. The Patriots ended the first half on a 20-7 run, and Eric, that was really when the defensive pressure took charge for Francis Marion, so to speak, as the Lady Pirates were forced into some unconventional turnovers, missed some open shots, missed some opportunities at the free throw line, and when all that combines, you go from having a 2-point lead to being down by double digits.
Yeah, and playing against a team as good as Francis Marion, you just can't do those type of things and expect to win. I'm sure Coach Hodge obviously discussed that with his team at halftime. But you got 20 minutes here in the second half. They get a little bit of a run coming out of the locker room to get back in it. Anything could happen, but kind of like that last shot there at the end of the half there, it really is a tough one to go into the locker room with.
Brittany Young hit that shot to beat the buzzer, and Ebony Allen with 11 points for Francis Marion as well, as she has missed on just one shot, 3 of 4 from the floor, 1 of 1 3-pointers, and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. For the Lady Pirates, it's been all Kenitha Gordon. 16 points on 6 of 9 shooting from the floor and 4 of 5 from the free throw line for 7 rebounds and 16 points. Kelly Verslau, second on the team, with 6 points, but just 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Yeah. Good news for the Lady Pirates, though, is you get Lacey Willis back, who should be well rested.
Sure, and I just got a player. I mean, at this point now, I'm not really worried. She picked up a third foul. I think you got to roll the dice and keep her out there, Chad. Her presence is, very important for Armstrong Atlantic, and she's chipped in points along, with Kenitha during this stretch here lately. So right now it's been Kenitha Gordon, not much else from the Pirates, and then Francis Marion getting some. You just had 13 and 11.
And it's really, the 3-point shooting's been coming from some different sources. You have Ebony Allen, who is 4 of 10. She cans a 3-pointer. You've got Evelyn Ruff, who is 6 of 20 on the season. She cans a 3-pointer. Brittany Young, 23 3-pointers on the season. That's second most. You expect her to shoot. Kavina Ransom, just 8 of 32 on the season for 3-point range. She hits one. So it's 3-point shooting from outside sources, other sources. If those shots don't fall, it's a tie ball game, or the Lady Pirates are ahead, but credit the Patriots. They're canning those opportunities when given.
Yeah, when they got the good shots, they made some tough shots as well. But, and you said something, I think, early. It was about middle of the first half. Gordon, who has played pretty well, obviously 16 points, had a couple of clean looks, layups that she missed, and he said that may come back to haunt them.
Yeah.
A few minutes later, the lead stretches to 4, stretches to 6, and you got to put away those opportunities.
It's not often you say 6 of 9 from the floor. That's pretty good, but really,
she could be 9 for 9.
It could have been 9 for 9, exactly. It will be Francis Marion basketball to begin the second half, with the starting 5 on the floor for the Patriots. Kavina Ransom has it in her hands. Out front. Hands off to Singleton Bates, who had a quiet first half, just 2 points. Shot is up, wild off the glass, no good by Ransom. The rebound comes down, and a tie-up. So Ransom, credit her, she missed the shot, but then she tied up the ball with Jasmine Heron. It will go to the Lady Pirates, but now the next dead ball will go to Francis Marion. Lacey Willis has it in her hands, over to Holmes. Now Willis has it, drives the baseline. Nice look for Orlandris Griffin. Her shot is no good, and Kenitha Gordon is fouled, going up for the rebound. And Allen is guilty of the foul. That's her second. Lady Pirates will inbound it. And a 5-second call. So Lindsey Holmes cannot get the ball in, and immediately Lindsay Lieneman up off the bench to come in for another turnover. 14 now for the Lady Pirates. (40-29). Francis Marion has it. Ransom dribbles right. Now hands off to Singleton Bates. She'll drive. Kick it off to Allen. Allen loses the handle. Now hands it off to Young. 8 on the shot clock. Young to Allen. Baseline jumper. No, she traveled before she put up the shot.
A lot of traveling calls tonight.
A lot of traveling calls. But again, I think that's been dictated by the tempo of this game, especially late by Francis Marion. They make you a little indecisive. Lacey Willis breaks the traffic. Nice 2-on-1 break, and Gordon is fouled. Cannot make the basket, but she'll go to the line for 2, and that's the way you break the press.
Sure, and it's been a big difference for us as Willis has become a real confident player as the season goes on. She goes strong to the basket there, draws the defender, dishes it off to Gordon, and Gordon will have a chance here from the foul line.
Again, Gordon 16 points, 8 rebounds. First free throw is no good. Lady Pirates right around 50% from the free throw line. For the first time, Coach Hodge puts his players on the line to rebound. And Gordon misses. He'd been taking them off and putting them in the backcourt as a defensive maneuver, but with the Lady Pirates missing so many free throws, he's had to start putting them on now. Allen drives. Jumper no good. Rebound Kenitha Gordon. Gordon on the run with it. Gives it off to Heron. 40-29, that's our score. That's our score at halftime. Lob into Gordon. Gordon blocked from behind, and the rebound comes down to Dyer.
It looked like there appeared to be a little bit of contact on the arm, but no call.
Dyer to Young. Young drives, crossover dribble, and then throws it out of bounds, looking for Singleton Bates on the baseline. Holmes back in for Lieneman. Singletary in for Singleton Bates for Francis Marion. Lady Pirates will inbound it. Again, full court pressure for Francis Marion. Griffin has it. Back to Heron, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Now Lindsey Holmes has it go out of bounds, and it's off of the Lady Pirates.
We're stuck at 40-29.
Well, the Lady Pirates wanted a renewed defensive effort. I don't think this is what he wanted, though. Coach Hodge didn't want his own team to also not score in the first 3 minutes of this half. Dyer drives, stop. Shot is blocked by Gordon. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Ransom has it. Her shot is up and good.
Nice move there. Ransom getting to the basket, able to convert.
First points of this half for either team, and the Patriots lead it by 13. Griffin is fouled by Ransom as we get an earful of whistle.
I'll be okay in a few minutes.
And the Lady Pirates will inbound it in the half court. Holmes inbounds it to Willis. Willis does a good job at keeping her dribble. Shot up and no good. One-handed shot by Willis there. Not the cleanest of looks. Now Dyer the other way. Out to Marsh. Marsh drives, kicks it off, and throws it out of bounds.
Chad, likely for Armstrong Atlanta to get back in this game, they're going to have to probably knock down some three-pointers. Right now we're 0 for 5 from three-point land.
Willis gives it off to Heron. Now Holmes has it. Over to Griffin, baseline. Griffin, shot is up, no good. And Kenitha Gordon cannot save it from going out of bounds. Francis Marion to inbound it. 16:36 to go. Lady Pirates still scoreless in this half. It's 42-39. Singletary over to Grayson. Hands back to Singletary. Grayson has her three-pointer blocked by Gordon. Gordon on the run. Coast to coast. Lays it up, scores. That's what the Lady Pirates need, some easy buckets in transition and some good defense to try and climb back into this one.
Well, you know the senior's not going to go down without a fight here in Alumni Arena tonight. So
42-31. And a travel on Singletary.
And these are the opportunities that you got to take advantage. Every time there's a turnover, anytime you get to the line, the Pirates need to convert and get points.
Lady Pirates will inbound it in front of the Francis Marion bench. Lacey Willis gets it in the backcourt and will bring it up herself. Guarded by Grayson. Now Heron has it, looking inside. Heron all the way in, lays it up, misses the layup. And it's off of the foot of Allen, but the ball's awarded to Francis Marion.
Yeah, I think Gordon tried to pull it down, Chad, and it may have gone off the foot after that fact, but
Kenetha Gordon with a double-double as the backdoor cut is a perfect pass to Singleton Bates by Ransom.
Yeah, well executed.
44-31. Gordon, 18 points, 10 rebounds, and a foul called on Francis Marion well away from the basket. The foul is on Allen, and she'll come out for the Patriots. Holmes to inbound it. Holmes to Heron. And an offensive foul called on Lacey Willis setting the screen. So Lacey Willis has been guilty of 3 fouls tonight, all offensive. And Dartavia Thomas is going to have to come into the ball game.
And this is, Chad, is actually looking at a score of 44-31. This is kind of uncharted waters at home this year for the Lady Pirates. They've had some difficulty on the road at times, but not many teams have come in here and really, kind of running away with it a little bit, with 15 minutes left.
Young and a 3-second call as Ransom was inside the lane for too long. Jasmine Heron with it for the Lady Pirates. One of 3 seniors playing in their final home games tonight at Alumni Arena. Holmes to Heron. And a foul called as Singleton Bates was a little too emphatic on her post defense of Kenetha Gordon. 14:47 to go in the ball game. We've reached our first media timeout. We'll take a short break and come back. You're listening to Lady Pirate Basketball.
Back to Alumni Arena. Eric Faulkner with you. Chad Jackson stepping away briefly. Our score is 44-31. Francis Marion with the lead. A close game to about 8-minute mark of the first half. Francis Marion went on a nice run to close off the half and have extended it here in the second. And that was Kenetha Gordon going strong to the basket. That ball slipping away, so Pirates will inbound underneath. And that ball thrown away, but we're going to have a foul called on Francis Marion. So the Pirates will try to inbounds here inside of Gordon. There's some contact underneath, and we'll have a foul. So Gordon will shoot two as Chad Jackson rejoins us here.
But again, the Lady Pirates are going to have to take advantage. They've got into the bonus here, 14:37 left to go, but they're going to have to take advantage. Just 50% on the night, 7 of 14. Gordon, 4 of 7, tries to add to her 18 points here.
I mean, if there's a weakness in her game, it's been from the foul line, and that one rolls in for the senior.
Dixon in for the Patriots, replacing Singletary.
So 57% free throw shooter is Gordon.
Second one is no good, but there's a Landris Griffin for the rebound and the putback. The old reverse three-point play. And it's 44-34. It's a 10-point game. Lady Pirate bench trying to get their team back into it defensively, as the Pirates need some sort of spark, and again, need some sort of offense other than Gordon. She's got 19 points, but no other Pirate player has more than 6. And only 4 Pirate players have had field goals. Three-pointers banked in. It's a long 2 for Grayson. And then catching the defense napping, the Landris Griffin in transition lays it up and in.
Well, we're at 10 points. Separate the two teams.
And the Pirates will take those trade-offs, having a post player bank in a long-range shot while you catch them napping defensively. Another traveling call on the Patriots gives the ball back to the Lady Pirates. 17 turnovers for Francis Marion.
Let's see if the Pirates can make a little run here and chip away at this lead.
Holmes to Gordon. Now Heron has it. Back to Gordon. Now Heron. Back to Gordon. Gordon over to Holmes. 4-3. Good.
Nice looking shot there by Holmes. Got squared up and knocks it in. Let's see if that gives the Pirates a little bit of life.
First three-pointer of the game. It comes with 13:23 left. It's a 7-point contest, 46-39. Ruff with it, directing traffic. Now takes on Holmes. Shot is up. Wild shot, no good. Dartavia Thomas gets the rebound. Here come the Lady Pirates.
Important possession here.
Heron to Thomas. Bounce pass inside to Gordon. Turnaround jumper is no good, but there's Dartavia Thomas for the rebound. It's no good, and she's fouled as she gets her own miss.
Interesting, Chad, you mentioned this a little bit. This Francis Marion team is sometimes sporadic at times. They come on, they look good for about 5 minutes, and then they struggle a little bit offensively, turn the ball over. If Pirates can capitalize on that, here's a great chance right as quickly as they got out of this game. They're quickly get right back in it.
Dartavia Thomas to the line. 1 for 2 tonight from the line. Her first one is no good, in and out.
And home rim hasn't been kind on a few of those. Ball's been halfway below the cylinder a few times tonight and bounced out.
Allen and Singleton Bates back into the game. Second free throw from Thomas is good. And so it's a 6-point game, 46-40. Ruff, backdoor cut, and it goes right through 2 Francis Marion players. Singleton, Bates, and Ransom were both there, but I think they confused each other.
Lacey Willis coming back in, so that was all done with Willis on the bench. So Pirates down by 6. Willis back on the court.
Gordon inbounds it to Holmes. Back to Gordon. Now Heron has it. Back to Gordon. Again, having trouble just getting across the timeline. They do, and then Gordon goes all the way in, kicks off to Verslaus. 15 on the shot clock. Down low, Gordon. Underhand to Verslaus, shot no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds off of Francis Marion. It will go to the Pirates.
Good job by the officials working together. A little bit better angle from this side and discussed it and made the right call.
Holmes inbounds it to Heron for three. No good. And an offensive, a rebounding foul called on the Lady Pirates. And that is Kenetha Gordon's first foul. .46-40, the Lady Pirates have climbed back into it, but it's still a Patriot lead. The number 23 ranked team in the country looking to perhaps clinch a tie for the Peach Belt Conference title. Shot is good by Singleton Bates. 48-40 and a foul on Ransom. Jasmine Heron to the line to shoot 1 and 1. It is good. The first one is. She'll have one more. That's 3 points tonight for Jasmine Heron, the senior from Lawrenceville, Georgia, Collins High School product.
And since the Christmas break, Heron has pretty much gotten playing every minute of the rest of her senior year.
Going into looking at the numbers, there was a 10-minute difference in playing time as a career for Kenetha Gordon as a miss goes into the hands of Young. The Patriots get a crack at it. Now a high arcing three is no good for Dyer. Lady Pirates get the rebound, but Heron's been catching up to Gordon on the all-time minutes because she's been having to play 39 to 40 minutes a night. Willis, baseline, lays it up, misses the layup. It pinballs around, finally gets to Verslaus. Her shot is no good, but another long rebound comes out to the Pirates.
Pirates really scrapping for everything right now. Great effort to get them back into this game.
Willis, crossover dribble, shot is good. That's her first points of the night, and it is a 4-point game, 48 to 44. Singleton Bates inside to Allen. Underhanded pass, and the layup is good. Too easy for Dixon.
If you look at the last time out for Willis against the same Francis Marion team, she scored 22 points, which she tied last week against Clayton State, so she's capable of scoring.
Willis there. Shot good in the paint, dribble penetration, and she starts to heat up. 50 to 46 as we approach the 10-minute mark. Dyer for three, no good. Long rebound comes down to Verslaus, and then a ball's deflected out of bounds by the Patriots.
Impressive second half by the Armstrong Atlantic. And Lacey Willis has been a little bit of a spark here.
Lindsay Lieneman back into the game, our third senior, playing in her final home game. Verslaus. And a ball's deflected out of bounds, and it will go to Francis Marion.
Lieneman, a transfer from Scottsdale Community College in Arizona. Is that the Artichokes of Ontario?
That is the mighty Artichokes.
That's one of the great nicknames in sports.
And one of the good programs as Dyer throws it out of bounds for Francis Marion. So the teams trade turnovers here. And the Lady Pirates will inbound it. Willis has it. Willis has it on the run. Spins, drives, hangs, shoots, misses, gets her own rebound, misses it. And the rebound comes down to Allen for Francis Marion. It was a good look, but Willis couldn't get the first bucket to go, and then she was hampered with a Francis Marion player on the ground, couldn't get her feet set for the follow try. Singleton Bates good from 17. 52-46, under 10 to play. Heron drives, lays it up, scores.
Good job by Heron. Pirates need a few stops here, though. They got to get a stop. Trading basket for basket.
Dyer has tried a couple of threes. Now Singletary goes up, lays it up, scores. Crescenda Singletary led this Lady Patriots squad when these four teams met early on, 17 points. Singletary has just 4 here tonight. Heron, left side with it, drives, hangs, shoots, misses. Rebound is tipped, but Lady Pirates get the rebound. And then Kenitha Gordon has it blocked from behind and a foul called, and Allen and Gordon get tangled up. And Allen's going to be whistled for the foul, her 4th. Officials discussing now what took place on the play.
We'll see what
and a technical foul is whistled on 50. And so the Lady Pirates will get 2 free throws. As Allen got up in the face of Gordon.
It seemed to be kind of a little push there as well, Chad, and I guess the officials talked that over. Obviously, the Francis Marion section of the Alumni Arena not happy.
Coach Hodge with a smart play here. He substitutes Lindsey Holmes to take the technical free throws, which you can do.
And Holmes shooting 81%, so...
First one is good. Holmes with 3 points. Before that, make it 4. Second free throw from Holmes, good as well. And we've reached our second media timeout with 8:39 left to go. You're listening to Lady Pirate Basketball. Fans, Armstrong Atlantic State would like to thank the following season-long sponsors of Lady Pirate Basketball: Perkins, Spring Hill Suites, Quiznos, Ruby Tuesdays, Bonine Sons Electrical, Granger Honda, and Town Place Suites. Also, fans, make your plans now to attend the Peach Belt Conference Basketball Tournament, March 5th through 9th at the USC Aiken Convocation Center in Aiken, South Carolina. For ticket information, visit the Peach Belt website at peachbeltconference.org. Any student from a Peach Belt Conference school with a valid student ID will be admitted for free. And you can also follow along with all the action on the web by watching the tournament at peachbeltsports.tv. Chad Jackson, Eric Faulkner back with you here at Alumni Arena, where the Lady Pirates will have the ball, trailing by 4, 54-50. Holmes to inbound it to Verslaus on the inbounds. Shot is no good, but Kenitha Gordon is fouled, and she will go to the line. So Gordon to the line, where she is 5 of 9 tonight. 19 points, 10 rebounds. First one is good.
Important.
Alandis Griffin back in for the Lady Pirates, and Rita Grayson back in for the Patriots. Second free throw, good. It's a 2-point ball game, 54-52, with 8:31 left. And a foul called as Elandris Griffin fouls Yasmin Dixon. And Dixon will go to the line and shoot two.
We've seen a lot of things in this game. It was close early. It looked like we were about to get blown out. And now with 8:27 left, Pirates down by 2.
Dixon's first free throw is no good off the back iron. Dixon, a sophomore from Summerville, South Carolina. 75% free throw shooter. Second one is no good. Rebound, Kenetha Gordon. Lady Pirates can tie. Elandris Griffin underneath the basket had to throw it away. It was deflected by the Patriots, and Ransom caught it, but she was out of bounds. .23 on the shot clock, no reset of the shot clock. Lady Pirates inbound it. Willis catches the low pass. Now drives, hangs, shoots, hits, we're tied. That's a defensive mismatch for the Patriots with Ransom on Willis. And we are tied 54-54. Ransom, bounce deflected. Lady Pirates get a steal. Ahead to Heron. Back to Gordon. Ball's deflected, and the Patriots have it back. Ransom coast to coast. Now kicks it off to Grayson for two. That's no good. Rebound Willis. Willis to Elandris Griffin. She lays it up and in. Lady Pirates lead. 56-54.
Got the crowd into it now, Chad. 7:32 left here.
Number 25, 23 ranked team in the nation, and as a wild shot and a foul called as Ransom goes up. She'll go to the line for two.
You know, in our conversation with Coach Hodge, he kind of looked at that, even though it was a loss at Francis Marion, as a catalyst for this run they made. What a great way if they could win this game to say, hey, we started with a loss on the road in a tight game. Look how far we've come.
Ransom's first free throw is no good, too short. Every year that Coach Hodge has been at Armstrong Atlantic, he has knocked off at least one ranked team. This year has not come yet, but tonight the Lady Pirates have that opportunity to continue that string as they lead it by two. Ransom's second free throw is no good. Rebound Elandris Griffin. Now the Patriots have gone cold from the free throw line.
It's really been hurting them. They've had a couple opportunities, and they've not been able to convert.
Dartavia Thomas baseline. Kicks it off to Heron. Now Laneman has it.
It's important here to work for a good shot.
Heron, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Heron drives to Gordon. Shot is up, no good, but she's fouled.
Gordon working so hard to get position down low. I got to give her a lot of credit there. She sprung out a little bit to give Heron an option. Picked up the foul. That's what you expect from a senior on senior night.
7 of 11 from the line. Gordon has 21 points, 12 rebounds. And every one of those points have been tough. Every one of those rebounds have been tough. First free throw is good. Friendly shooter's roll by Gordon. Ruff back in for the Patriots for Singletary. Singletary, Singleton, Bates, and Allen all with 4 fouls for the Patriots as the second free throw is good. It's a 58-54 lead, 6:52 to go. Ransom kicks off to Dyer. Now Ransom gets it back. Wraparound pass to Young. Young over Heron for the long two. That's no good. Rebound Griffin. And then Griffin is fouled. And she will go to the line for two. And that's going to be on Young, her fourth.
Yeah, foul trouble really can come into play here.
Which, you coming into the game, you wouldn't think it would be with as deep as they go, but it's some of their better players.
Sure.
Allen with 11 points, Young with 13 points. They both now have 4 fouls.
Well, some of the players that have come in off the bench have really played limited minutes, Chad. So you're right. It's coming a factor now as the key players picking up the fourth foul.
Griffin's first free throw, no good. Alandris, just a 50.8% free throw shooter. So you would think the second goes in, right?
You would think.
50%.
This is how it works. Our math teachers were correct.
59-54, a 5-point lead for the Lady Pirates. 6:30 to go. Ransom has it out front. Now puts it in motion, right side. She'll put up the three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound, Kenitha Gordon. Gordon has it deflected. It's a steal. Shot up off the glass, in and out, no good by Grayson, and a rebounding foul called on Gordon. And a 30-second timeout called by Francis Marion head coach Heather Macy.
Pirates have outscored Francis Marion this half, Chad, by margin 30-14.
Yeah, they've already outscored their point production in the first half. They had just 29 points. They got 22 points within about the first 10-11 minutes, but really went cold there in the latter part of the second half, turned the ball over, missed some shots. But they have stayed after the first 3 minutes where they didn't score. They've gotten to the line, converted on some attempts, and gotten some points in transition against this Francis Marion squad.
Sure, and you look at Francis Marion, they're still shooting 42%. For the three-point is dropped down to 28%, and the free throws have really hurt them.
Bounce pass inside, shot off the glass, good, as Dixon takes the inbounds pass. And it's 59-56. Dartavia Thomas up off the glass, no good, but there's Gordon again.
Rebound.
No, can't get the rebound to go, but Dartavia Thomas gets the offensive rebound. Lehman can't get it to go, and it goes out of bounds off of the Lady Pirates.
A lot of great opportunities there. And maybe looking for a foul call, but I think it was good there was no foul call. I think players were going straight up for the ball. Pirates couldn't convert.
5:44 to go. It's a three-point game, 59-56, but a golden opportunity there for the Pirates as they had two offensive rebounds, could not get the bucket to go. Pirates now starting to own an advantage in rebounding as Dyer throws a crazy shot off the glass. It's no good. Rebound Gordon. Here come the Lady Pirates. Willis. 3-on-1 break. Landris Griffin lays up and scores. 61-56 with 5 minutes to go in this contest. What a senior night. Ransom no good on the three-pointer. Gordon gets the rebound.
Shot 23 and 14 right now for Gordon.
Thomas with it, right side, over to Heron. Now inside, Gordon turnaround jumper, good.
He's got 25. All right, 25 points, 15 boards, shot in the NBA. That'll get you millions and millions of dollars.
Senior night. There's a steal and a timeout called right before the steal by Lacey Willis.
Oh, I'm talking, that was just a split second, if that. Coach Hodge, not real excited about that call, but what a performance by Gordon.
25 points, 16 rebounds. She already owns not only the Peach Bowl Conference Tournament single-game record in rebounds, but the Alumni Arena record in rebounds set earlier this year, 19 rebounds. And now 25 points, just two off of her career high.
And it's a good story. She came back from a serious injury several years ago, and what a career she's had. And
again, we can't stress it enough. When you look at some of the other players in the league that she's been forced to go up against from a size factor, she plays bigger against bigger competition, and she plays big in the big games.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to look at Griffin. has come up strong and also with 13 points. We talked about in that first half. Who else was going to pick up some scoring? Griffin's knocked in 13. 6 from Heron, 6 from Willis, 6 from Verslau. So
Griffin had 4 at the break, so 9 points this half. And where she's been excelling is athletically getting down the floor behind the defense and getting some easy opportunities at some layups.
We have a good one here.
4:30 to go. Francis Marion to inbound it. Dyer has it. Out to Ransom. Inside they go to Allen. Allen spins, hangs, shoots, misses. Rebound, Elandris Griffin. 7-point lead for the Lady Pirates, 63-56. Willis, shot is up and good. 65-56. What a turnaround in this contest, Eric.
We've seen this team look like this at times here as of late. We're playing with a lot of confidence.
Dyer to Ransom, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Allen spins, hangs, shoots, misses. Rebound, Elandris Griffin. And Francis Marion has gone a long time without one of their patented runs, especially without steals. Gordon lays it up, scores.
Fantastic. What a great move.
27 points for Gordon. Ransom, coast to coast, lays it up, scores, and draws the foul on a wild off-balance shot.
Yeah, kind of, got the contact, throws it up there, see what happens. It goes in.
And so Ransom will go to the line to try and complete the three-point play.
We've talked about a lot, Chad, in his broadcast. The Pirates have been a team that looked like they were gaining confidence as the season was going, and they got on a little bit of run here towards the end of the season. What a great win if they can close this out with 3:24, but obviously can't count this Francis Marion team out because they can score points and buckets.
They can get steals, they can run the floor, and they can put up points in a hurry. Ransom's free throw, good. And again, full court pressure by the Patriots on the inbounds. Griffin throws it to Gordon, and a timeout called by the Pirates.
Smart move there. We're really, really close to turning the ball over. She looks like she got it in, but Coach Hodge doing a safe thing, getting a timeout.
3:24 to go. Armstrong Atlantic leads the number 23 ranked Francis Marion Patriots 67-59. The Patriots looking to clinch a tie for the Peach Belt Conference regular season title, but Armstrong Atlantic trying to knock off a ranked team for now an 8th straight season. And superlatives there, you run out of superlatives talking about Kenetha Gordon tonight. 9 of 16 from the floor, 9 of 13 from the free throw line, 27 points and 16 rebounds for the senior from Riceboro.
And you've been doing this a long time. You've broadcast a lot of games, Chad. 27 points, 16 boards, and you get to see the look in her eye. Hey, you know what? I'm not going to step on this floor again. She's had a great career. She said, hey, I'll put this team on my shoulders, and I'm going to carry you. Come with me, and the team has responded with tremendous effort.
Kavina Ransom, after that three-point play, now with 10 points in the contest. She's one of the go-to players for Francis Marion, so you have to think that head coach Heather Macy will try and keep the ball in her hands as we wind down in this contest. You saw what she could create on that last possession, getting the three-point play on really the wild shot as the Pirates inbound it. Willis brings it up, gets it over to Holmes. Now Holmes back to Willis, 18 on the shot clock, and a foul called as Kenetha Gordon is fouled by Brittany Young, and that is going to be her 5th.
5, so Young will go to the bench.
Young had 13 points at halftime, did not score in the second half, and fouls out with those 13 points, 7 rebounds.
And she's the leading scorer, averaging 13.6 per game, so a big loss there for Francis Marion.
Kenetha Gordon to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good.
We may see 30 and 20 before this is over.
Second one is good. 29 points for Gordon. The last time a Lady Pirate player had 30 points was Adosha Kelly, as again a shot goes up by Ransom. The basket does not fall, but she's fouled again. I think this is what the Patriot offense is going to be for the rest of this 3:05. It's going to be Ransom on dribble penetration, trying to draw contact, trying to get to the line. Score with the shot, with the clock stopped.
Sure.
First free throw is no good.
But you got to knock him down.
Completing the thought, though, on the 30-point scores, Adosha Kelly on December 4th, 2005, 37 points at Presbyterian in a win. And, of course, there is one player on the floor that also has a 30-point career game. That's senior Jasmine Herron. She set the freshman scoring record for Armstrong Atlantic with 32 points against Georgia College and State University in her freshman year. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Kenitha Gordon. Here come the Lady Pirates. 3 minutes to go. Ahead, Gordon goes up for the layup. Cannot get it to go. Rebound, Singleton Bates, and then she has it picked. And Landris Griffin is fouled. But credit Lacey Willis for picking Singleton Bates' pocket. And Landris Griffin will now have 2 free throws.
The team right now, the look on their eyes, you can look at every player on the floor, Chad. They're confident, they're smiling, they're excited, they're scrapping. It's fun when you're winning.
First free throw, no good for Griffin. Dartavia Thomas in, Lindsey Holmes out. Grayson and Allen back in for Francis Marion. Second free throw, good for Griffin, 50%. And she gets 1 of 2. Ransom again has it. It's a 11-point game with 2:47 left. Three-pointer, no good for Dyer. Rebound comes down to Griffin. Here come the Lady Pirates. Herron guarded by Ransom. Backs it out. Lady Pirates get a steal. Ransom picks Herron's pocket. Shot is up good. And a timeout call by Francis Marion.
Good defending there. Herron kind of left it out there, and they were able to get the steal in the quick basket. And then, that's the stuff you got to be careful. And it's a 3-possession game, Chad, 70-61. And I think everyone in this building knows this one is not over yet.
Not in doubt at all, as Francis Marion, the leading scoring team in the nation, is well below their season average tonight. In fact, their previous season low for points came in an 81-71 loss at USC Aiken. That directly followed the game between the Lady Pirates and the Patriots in Florence, in which the Lady Pirates held the Lady Patriots to 73 points, which at that time was the season low. So for whatever reason, the Lady Pirates, a good matchup against Francis Marion, have really held that nation's leading scoring offense in check.
It's always funny how that works sometimes. Some teams just match up well with other teams, and unexpectedly they don't match up well with others. But tonight, this team could have easily folded, in the second half. You got to give a credit to the coaches and the players, because this game looked like seriously was in doubt at one point. But they've come a long way, and they want to close it out.
2:24 to go. Still plenty of time left. And the Lady Pirates will inbound it with Griffin. Griffin gets it to Lindsey Holmes. Holmes gets it ahead to Kenitha Gordon. And Gordon will back it out. Lady Pirates will run some clock here, or try to, as Grayson defends Lacey Willis on the dribble. Over to Holmes. 15 on the shot clock. Holmes. Ball's deflected. Holmes has it deflected, and it's another steal. Ransom over to Dyer. Dyer passes up the 3. Now Ransom will drive, lay it up, miss the layup. Rebound Gordon. And here come the Lady Pirates. Herron will back it out.
They're winning this game by being aggressive. I don't want to get too conservative here. I think they should still, use some clock, but try to get a good shot.
Herron around half court. Now drives. Underhanded pass to Griffin. Shot is up good.
Big basket.
Great possession, 23 seconds off the clock, and you get the bucket, and the lead is back to double digits, 72-61. 1:19 to go. Ransom at the elbow. Shot is good. Kavina Ransom now with 14. That leads the Patriots.
She was wide open there, Chad. We got to make sure we try to get someone over and get a hand in the face, Lacey. That was too easy.
And a foul called as Grayson is forced to foul Jasmine Herron and put her on the line with 1:09 left to go.
And wrong person to probably foul as well. One of the better free throw shooters, 75%.
Herron tonight on senior night, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. She makes the first.
Now a 4-possession game. Stranger things have happened, but you got to think if the Pirates can make their free throws, they can close this out.
Second free throw from Herron, good as well. Timeout called by head coach Roger Hodge with 30 seconds left. Well, when about a week and a half ago you looked at the remaining schedule for the Lady Pirates, they had Clayton State, Columbus State, Francis Marion, and Lander, all teams they were looking up at in the standings, not only in the conference, but also in regional consideration. Sure. You thought if the Pirates could get on a run, they might be able to work their way back into postseason consideration. Well, it looks like now they're going to get 3 of those 4 wins with Lander coming up on Saturday, a team they've already beaten this year.
Yep.
You know, like you said, stranger things have happened. Well, when it comes to postseason consideration, this is a team that probably no team in the South Atlantic region wants to face right now.
Sure, they've gotten hot at the right time, and you hit the nail on the head there.
Ransom brings it up. Goes all the way in, puts it up, misses. No, nope. Gets the friendly shooter's roll off the side of the iron. Under a minute to play, and again, Herron is fouled by Grayson, and that is 5 on Grayson. So Herron will go to the line again. 74-65, it's a 9-point game. And the Lady Pirates have done a better job at the free throw line this half. They've gotten their percentage up to 68%, but it was right at 50% or 55% in the first half. First free throw from Herron is good.
Down. Chad, there was a point in the middle of this season, and they went on the road a few times and really got it handed to them. And you gotta admire this team, the way they've been able to come back and make something of this season. And, you know, now looks like they have a lot to play for.
Herron makes them both. Lead is back to double digits. Ball is deflected by Herron out of bounds. They were looking for Ruff on the baseline. 50.6 seconds left in the ball game. Ransom. They'll let her take a 3. It's partially blocked. Rebound, Lacey Willis. Here come the Lady Pirates. Griffin is fouled by Singleton Bates, and that's her 5th. So Griffin to the line. And fans, we invite you to stick around for the conclusion of this game, our senior night presentation, as head coach Roger Hodge will have a few words to say about his 3 seniors, Kenetha Gordon, Jasmine Herron, Lindsay Lieneman, all out on the floor for the final 38.9 seconds of their home career here.
Well, I know if I was Roger Hodge and Kenetha Gordon was a senior, I'd probably cry.
Griffin makes 1 of 2. Again, ball's deflected. Lady Pirates get it. Herron. And there's a 1-second differential in the shot clock and the game clock. And a foul as Singletary fouls Willis, and she will foul out. 5 fouls on 4 separate players, and the fouls just mounted up a little too much. And again, that's the danger with the style that they play.
Yep.
If you get the calls of being aggressive, you do not get the calls go your way, you know, you're going to have some foul trouble and some players foul out. Willis's first free throw is no good. 77-65.
A great win tonight for the Lady Pirates.
Second free throw is good. Under 15 to go. Ransom loses the handle, gets it off to Dyer. Her three-pointer is up and no good. Rebound as a jump ball as Ransom and Heron have it tied up. 7.8 seconds left. It stays with the Patriots. Ransom inbounds it to Allen. Allen will try a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Griffin, and that will do it. Armstrong Atlantic State knocks off Peach Belt Conference leading Francis Marion on senior night, 78-65, to wrap up the home season here at Alumni Arena. And again, fans, we invite you to stick around. Head coach Roger Hodge will have his senior presentation of Kenetha Gordon, Lindsay Lieneman, and Jasmine Heron.